Okay, hi.
Hi.
Today we're going to talk about body language, touch, and space, and some artifacts in Venezuela specifically. So, okay, first I would like to talk about some gesture. Because this is a really broad subject, I took like some specific things that caught my attention about each topic, okay? The first is gestures. So I'm gonna play like how we usually say hello and stuff like that, okay? The first one is greeting and goodbye. I know that in some Asian countries they do like that and they stay like for a long time. In Venezuela we usually only do like this, like 2 seconds maybe, and we can use like that, and it's the same for goodbye, okay? The second is the signal for come here. We do like this. We don't do like the other thing. We do normal, okay? Not normal, normal for us, sorry. The third one is go away. For go away is like this, okay? Just go away.
Impressive.
The third one is interesting because I read something about this signal that is used like for people who do diving, how you call it, when you go diving, that they use this to, as a signal for okay, and in many countries they use it like that, but in our country this is really rude. It's like the middle finger, okay? So don't do that if you go to Venezuela like this.
I think it's shown like this.
It depends, you can do it like this or like this, it's rude, so you need to pay attention to that.
Thank you.
And the third one is, I read something about this in Vietnam, it's considered rude too, like the middle finger. In Venezuela this is just like here, it's like for good luck.
That's a cross.
Yeah, cross the fingers for good luck. So these are a few of the gestures. There are more, but I tried to summarize it. So the second part is about touch and space. Okay, I'm going to talk about first family. I'm going to talk about touch within the family. With your parents, people from Venezuela, it's really common. We love to hug our parents, kiss each other, even if you are big. Of course, the kiss are on the cheeks, are not on the lips. I read that in some countries like Russia, I think, they're used to kiss the parents on the lips. I read that yesterday. Okay, so when you're a kid and you're small, you can hold your hands with your parents, and it's not weird at all, it's like fine. But after you grow up, you don't do that with your parents, because it's kind of like, for us, it's like weird, so we don't do that. Another thing is like when you say hello to your parents, you usually kiss one time on the cheek and you give a hug. If you say hello to your father or your mom, you do it like that. The second part is about friends, how you say hello to friends. When you meet a friend, you usually don't hug, you usually just give one kiss on the cheek like this. Like, hi. One kiss on the cheek, cheek with cheek, no lips with cheek, okay? And you do that with girls? Yeah, cheek to cheek.
Kiss the ear.
Huh?
You kiss
Yes.
the ear?
Yeah.
You don't kiss the ear.
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
I don't have to put your lips.
Yeah, we don't do that. If you do that, it's uncomfortable. Weird.
Contaminated,
Yeah, we don't like that.
maybe.
Okay, so don't do that. And we say hello like that to girls, and
Why do the kiss?
huh?
If you're just going to touch cheeks, then why kiss?
I have no idea, but it's like that.
It's fun.
blow.
And we do that with girls and boys. It's okay if I say hello to you like that, or girl to girl, or boy to boy is different. If you are a guy and you want to say hello to another guy, you usually do like, or hello normally, or you do like this kind of handshake where they do like this, but they have different types. It's not like one specific. You don't kiss guys on the cheek.
No brotherhood
What?
kiss, no
No.
friendly kiss.
No.
It feels so unfair.
Between guys, that doesn't occur. Never.
It's gay.
Yeah, we're
Except-
not gay, buddy. We're not used to that, okay?
Then all of us are.
Well, it's different.
Yeah. The third part is couples, okay? Two couples in public. I heard that in some countries like Africa, they are not used to see people kissing in public. In Venezuela, that's totally okay. You can kiss in public. Of course, it's not like you're gonna be like, it's like too much, you know?
Could
like
happen.
Kissing like too,
Too much is relative.
yeah. Okay, you know.
Too much in Saudi Arabia.
It's really
is
hard,
different
but-
than too much in Venezuela.
Yeah.
In Venezuela, like regular stuff is like kissing on the lips one time, like, or holding hands is okay. Walk like that, you know. and that's common. And this is the only category where you hold hands with your partner
Couples.
in public. At least if you're a child, that's okay, but okay. The second part is co-workers and professors. With co-workers and professors, if you don't have like this kind of relationship, like you're friends and stuff, you usually don't say hello kissing on the cheek. It's weird. You usually just say hello with a handshake. It's more professional. And that's how we do it. And with professors too. We don't say hello like hi or anything like that. And the third part is to strangers. About touch and space with strangers, you usually don't touch strangers at all. If you don't know the person, you just, if you're in line, you are, you don't talk to them or anything, You don't touch them. It's not, okay, appropriate.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I remember hearing, maybe from somebody in South America, they said that, let's say I'm introducing you, you know me, and then I introduce you to my husband, but you didn't know him. Do you give a kiss to my husband? Is that, I heard that was normal. Like, I'm meeting you for the first time, and I would give you a kiss.
Yes, it's totally normal. If they are introducing the person to
That's
you in
another
that
type
moment,
of
you can do that.
stranger.
Even
Yeah.
though it's like a stranger.
Even though, because you are being introduced by that person. Okay?
It's like it was your friend.
Yes, because
You
he's your
can.
friend. Since
Your
that
husband's friend.
exact moment when you know her or his name, he's your friend.
And what if you don't want to kiss that person?
You don't.
You can give the hand, but it could be kind of awkward. maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Is
You
it
do this.
awkward if
It
somebody
could
tries
be,
to?
it depends.
You do
It
this.
depends on the situation.
Actually, it sounds
Sometimes
weird
I
to.
just give the hand if I feel that
If
it's
I
more
give my
appropriate.
hand, then that means,
So, sometimes
Nice to
people
meet
give
you.
hands and then
Like this.
yeah.
get close to give the kiss. We do that.
I could see this could be a big conflict with like,
Yeah, it could be,
like an
but-
American.
In
would
the
be-
first meeting, kiss someone.
It could be, but it's not like a rule. No? It's not like you must kiss the person, It's like, it's not a rule. It depends.
It's subtle.
Oh, subtle.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about artifacts. Specific artifacts is clothes. Okay, so the color red right now is like really, how do you call it? Politicized.
Oh, good.
So if you go to Venezuela, it's important that you know that it's better if you avoid wearing red t-shirts, red shirts, or t-shirts of Che Guevara. I don't know if you know
Che Guevara,
that.
yeah.
Well, you need to avoid that. And also red, I don't know if you call it berets.
Beret.
Red berets. It's like really nice to avoid because all of this stuff are related to
Correct.
next
Can I have a
to
question?
this guy, the devil. Okay.
Is that why he wears red?
Yeah. So it's better if you try to avoid that. I remember that you asked Holly last week about wearing hats that with the U.S. thing. If you go to the U.S., you're not gonna hang out with people that are
If I
like
go
so
to-
much with Chavez,
If I
So-
go to Venezuela, you mean?
Yes, you don't have any problem if you wear a U.S. hat. There's no problem at all because you're not going to hang out with,
With
it's
Chavistas.
hard to, you're not going to hang out with Chavistas because it's like, it's really divided, it's really hard
I mean,
to explain.
You don't wear red in certain songs that are like 100% opposition.
Yeah, and it's not like all clothes that is red is bad. I can wear a nice red dress, and it depends on the place where I put the red dress on, It depends.
Sure, the context.
So this is like, I don't have anything red. I only have a coat and the LCC t-shirt, that's all. It's like really,
That
it
color
makes me
is-
mad.
It's very powerful for you.
Yeah, it makes me mad because it's
full
like
of
just a
meaning.
color, but it has meaning. It has a big connotation.
Is it okay to upload this video to the internet while you have some,
Send it to Mr. Chavez?
not like and you have expressed a political view? It will not trouble you in your country.
No,
Oh,
I don't
work
care.
for the oil
They can do whatever they want.
But
I'm not gonna-
we do care. We do care.
Yes, if you don't work with the government, you can say whatever you want. So I don't want to work with the government anyway, so I don't care.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Why Che Guevara you can't wear his shirt?
Because I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know what Che Guevara has to do with anything about Chavez or something, but people that are with Chavez use that image in the shirts and in the protests that against the people that are not with Chavez. So it's like they took that image and completely politicized it.
So if I wear his picture in any color, it's still bad.
I will think if I see you walking in Venezuela, I will think that you're Chavez.
Wear Chavez picture, if you like it.
Huh?
If you take the picture of this guy,
Actually,
you can
Che
wear
Guevara
it. Doesn't
was
look
not
nice, but
afraid
will
of-
do.
I know the story, but it doesn't have anything to do with Venezuela.
Freed the Cubans from who?
From its, I mean, from,
Before Fidel Castro.
actually before
With
Che
Fidel.
Guevara. So came Che Guevara, he took the government,
And
and
Fidel
then he
Castro
died, and
killed
then
him.
Fidel
So-
came, and now it's
It
Fidel.
doesn't have anything to do with Venezuela, so it's really weird, but it's completely politicized.
I think it's because he's communist and
Yeah,
he
it
uses
must
its
be
image
something related to that. So, okay,
like
if,
Karl Marx.
yeah. So everything depends on the place where you wear it. If you caps, like US caps, t-shirts, I have many t-shirts with flags. No problem. Depends on where you wear. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about something funny. It's about American people. I know that here in America, people who play sports, who are coaches, they usually wear suits with sneakers. For us in Venezuela, this is not really common. We are not used to that, so you should try to avoid that. If you're going to an event in Venezuela wearing a suit, don't wear sneakers. I know that not all Americans do that, but the next presentation.
This is not accepted anywhere. Anywhere.
Yeah, they do that.
Don't assume that.
Yes. They,
Don't assume that.
He must have a shoe
we
like
normally
this.
use those type of
Those Georgia
shoes.
ones?
I have that
Never.
Why is he standing like this?
This picture. Okay, I don't try to offend anyone, but it caught my attention that they are gathered with the President Bush and they are wearing flip-flops. In Venezuela, if you are going to an important event, you should definitely try to avoid wearing flip-flops. It's not appropriate at all.
That's funny.
And okay, you should, well, we wear flip-flops usually for the beach or the pool, or that's it, yeah.
Or go to supermarket.
Maybe.
What about like going shopping?
That's the point I want to talk about. It's like women in Venezuela sometimes, they love like, dress up a lot. They like to, they prefer to compromise their being comfortable to look good, They prefer like wearing high heels, and maybe they could wear like the ones that I'm wearing, but they are not gonna go out with sneakers or maybe flip-flops. It's really weird. Maybe Raul is different because he's from
He's
an
weird.
island and beaches and stuff is different. But for people in the city, it's not common, Yes.
You have more beach
This is
beach culture.
This is a picture about that women who usually wear sport shoes or sneakers, they only use those for go to the gym.
Or
Usually.
jogging.
Yeah, jogging,
Sure.
exercise, physical exercise.
Yeah. But in America, you see lots of people.
Yeah, wearing sneakers everywhere. For guys, this is different. From guys in Venezuela, they're used to wear sneakers everywhere. They use sneakers like go to school, go to supermarket, go to the mall, everywhere. But for women, it's kind of different. They love like wearing different sandals and high heels and stuff like that. So in a summary, as a conclusion, we talk about a little bit of body language, touch, space, and artifact. I try to summarize all the information for you because there is a lot to talk about, but I hope that you like it if you have any questions.